I am a little bit late on this one, but better late than never, as I am aware there are many of you that kind of like to keep in touch but haven't been actively playing Medieval Dynasty. So we're going to actually run through this autumn update. I've just briefly skimmed through this, so grab a drink, get your caffeine, whatever you need, sit down and let's go. First thing we want to look at is the fact that this says Autumn Update Trailer Part 1, which is a very important detail, which means there's going to be at least a Part 2 and there's going to be more. So what we see in this trailer, which we're going to look at shortly, is just Part 1 of this autumn update. So I am excited to see where this goes. Autumn Update, Part 1. King's Quests.
Will you marry me?
Marriage between players. Crest, that's interesting. Banners. Is that more items and decorations? We got little... Oh, imagine if we can do like a carnival or they're preparing for events. This is part of the King's Quests. And more. Give us more render cube. We're greedy, bloody bastards. So King's Quest, I've never really sort of paid much attention to any quests outside of my own little village and world. Hasn't been much of a big worry for me, but it will add to the interaction that you have, hopefully between different villages and this so-called king that's out there. You got this guy in this fancy uniform. I mean, look at him. He's got a little nice bowl cut. Beautiful. Marriages between players. It's not a huge one for me, but I feel like some people like to have that interaction between each other when they're playing the game. And looking at the banners and the colours, it looks like you're able to make these or have events. They're leading towards making decorations for events, festivals, and something of the like. Crests, that's a really cool one to have because I would like to see a different crest outside each village or an indication of each different place that you visit, just to add a little bit more detail and identity to each of the places and families as well. At the moment you've only got crests for the village. It would be interesting if this was extended to the family, so I'm not too sure if this banner here is more like a family banner, but we will find out. I haven't actually played Medieval Dynasty recently. Again, decorations, I do like the colours that I see. Purple, the orange contrast colours, excellent. It's going to make the village look a lot more lively, adding colour to it, because Medieval Dynasty is very green, brown, fairly basic at this point in terms of colouring, but this will be a nice addition, especially with the lampposts and lanterns that they have available. You can just make out, it looks like there's a fence or some kind of barrier here with a banner on it, so it'll be interesting if that's an actual fence, a decoration. It's not very clear at this point. Hopefully they implement some things I've wanted for a long time, which has been the implementation of the demand and supply. That's the main one for me. Let me know if there is anything that you would like to see in Medieval Dynasty, and thank you RenderCube for continuing to provide us with more. Until next time, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.